You know what? It's moments like these where I'm grateful that I'm reading two different translations because page 6 on Manga Stream. Ugh. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 676, Infinite Dream. So the chapter begins with Madara and Obito / Black Zetsu coming out of the Kamui dimension. Madara now has both his Rinnegan eyes back. As for Obito, he no longer has the strength to suppress Black Zetsu, and Black Zetsu is now in control. So is Obito dead now? Seriously, he should be dead by now. Also, I think Madara replaced Obito's Sharingan eye where the Rinnegan eye was before. Also, what the hell happened to Kakashi's Sharingan eye anyway? Did Madara destroy that too, or is he keeping it in his pocket? Sakura steps back, and here it was the part that I mentioned in the beginning. When Sakura was thinking back to the time when she, Naruto, and Sasuke were fighting side by side, in the Manga Panda translation, the text said, "Tsunade-sama, at last, I think I caught up." In the Manga Stream translation, the text said, "Tsunade-sama, I've finally been able to bring these two back together." I'm not sure which one is accurate, but at this point in time, I think the Manga Panda translation is more accurate. Because the Manga Stream translation really pissed me off. I mean, seriously, Sakura was the one that brought these two back together? No, it wasn't. It was Itachi and Hashirama. Screw it, I'm not gonna delve into this any longer. Anyway, Sakura then activates the Mitotic Regeneration jutsu. That's no surprise there considering that she has the Hyakugo and she is Tsunade's apprentice. She directly rushes towards Madara, hoping to distract him for Naruto and Sasuke, and then she gets stabbed by Madara's chakra rod. Wait, how the hell did that happen? Did she try to attack right in front of Madara and Madara just stabbed her when she was in midair? Or did she intentionally get herself stabbed? Well, I gotta give her credit for being brave, but trying to directly attack Madara right in front of him is pretty reckless. Granted, she does have the Mitotic Regeneration jutsu, and she was merely trying to create a distraction for Naruto and Sasuke to attack Madara, but still, it's pretty reckless. Sasuke rushes in with his Chidori sword, and Sakura attempts to punch Madara. However, he is aware of the Mitotic Regeneration jutsu during his previous fight against the 5 Kages. By the way, how is Sakura still able to move, let alone use her chakra? I thought when you get stabbed by those chakra rods, your chakra gets messed up. Unless it's because of her Mitotic Regeneration jutsu, that's probably it. I don't know. Anyway, Sakura's punch didn't really hit its target, assuming that she hit an invisible wall, but in actuality, it's another Shadow Madara. Naruto rushes in and grabs Sakura away from Madara, and Sasuke, it looked like that he was trying to hit Shadow Madara, but I think that was also deflected, and he was also sent back. Naruto, being worried about her, pulls out the chakra rod, but Sakura tells him not to worry about him and that she's okay. She looks at Sasuke with a sad look on her face, thinking, Sasuke-kun doesn't seem to care. Excuse me for a minute. Ow. Sorry about that, folks, but I couldn't help but facepalm myself multiple times over what Sakura was thinking. Kishimoto, are you trying to make us hate Sakura? Because you're doing a pretty good job. And I'm really trying to like Sakura, or at least not hate her as much as I used to back in part 1 at the beginning, but it's moments like these where it's getting really hard. They're facing off against Madara Uchiha. The fate of the entire shinobi world is at stake, and all Sakura can think of is whether Sasuke doesn't care about her. Sakura, get your priorities straight and get a fucking hint. Of course Sasuke doesn't care about you, because if he did care about you, he wouldn't have tried to kill you 3 fucking times. Furthermore, he doesn't really have to be concerned about you because you have the Mitotic Regeneration jutsu. Any injury you have can be healed. So excuse him for being more focused on taking down Madara Uchiha because of something that is clearly not that important, like, the fate of the entire shinobi world. You know what? I still don't get it. I still don't get why, to this day, Sakura still has feelings for Sasuke. And I'm not saying this because of the pairing wars, because I stopped caring a long time ago. I'm saying this because the whole pairing between Sasuke and Sakura does not make any sense anymore. Sakura's crush on Sasuke developed into love, I think, in part 1, and Sasuke did show some sort of care towards Sakura, but not in a romantic kind of way back in part 1. Part 2, whatever sort of concern or care that Sasuke had for Sakura is no longer there. And yet Sakura still believes that she could try to save Sasuke from the darkness. She still has feelings for Sasuke. It's debatable whether it's still romantically or as a friendship, but it still baffles me that she still has whatever kind of feeling towards Sasuke, especially when he doesn't care about her anymore and tried to kill her 3 times. Tell me something. When you have feelings for someone who tries to kill you multiple times, is it worth it? Is it worth still having those feelings? Is it worth still loving that person who tries to hurt you? You know what? Let's just move on. So Naruto and Sasuke are aware that Madara's shadow has split into 4 bodies. The original Madara levitates up into the air and activates an old Rinnegan technique that we haven't seen in a long time, Chibaku Tensei. But unlike Nagato, Madara is capable of creating more than one gravity core. Multiple pieces of rock rises up towards the gravity cores, creating multiple giant rock orbs. Meanwhile, Gaara uses his sand to carry himself, Guy, and Lee away from the situation, still having faith on Naruto and his group that they will pull through. Naruto sent 4 shadow clones to deal with the 4 shadow Madaras, while the original Naruto and Sasuke take care of Chibaku Tensei. Naruto channels Kurama's chakra to create the Bijudama Rasen Shuriken to destroy a couple of the rock orbs, while Sasuke summons his Susanoo with a brand new look, by the way, now wielding 2 swords and has wings. So Sasuke Susanoo can fly. That is pretty cool. Not only that, but Sasuke managed to slice up a couple of the rock orbs, while Sakura stares in amazement. Team 7 teamwork my butt. It's always Naruto and Sasuke. Meanwhile, Madara removes his Jubi headband and says according to the contents of that stone monument, when one has the power of the Samsara comes near the moon, an eye shall open and project itself on the moon to bring forth the infinite dream. On Madara's forehead, a 3rd eye opens, revealing to be the Jubi eye. It turns out that the Limbo Hengoku and Chibaku Tensei were merely distractions so that Madara can finally activate the Mugen Tsukiyomi. Oh shit! He did it! He finally did it! Infinite Tsukiyomi, and we're going to see it in the next chapter! I hope. Holy crap! So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 676. What did I think? Well, despite all the Sakura BS, this was actually a pretty good chapter. Madara definitely demonstrated how much powerful he can be now that he's got both his Rinnegan eyes back. Makes you wonder what else can this guy do. But not only that, he finally activated Infinite Tsukiyomi. And I really want to see how this works. I mean, we got like a brief understanding of how it worked, courtesy of the Rikudo Sennin, but I thought there was supposed to be a Shinju in order for it to work. I mean, shouldn't every single person be attached to the Shinju, or does that only apply to the people close to the Shinju? As for anyone else that is not in the battlefield, maybe they still get hypnotized if they stare at the moon. So they shouldn't stare at the moon so that they won't be affected by the Genjutsu? I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I really want to see how the Infinite Tsukiyomi works. Now, there are 2 possible ways to stop Madara from casting the Infinite Tsukiyomi. One is to get him really far away from the moon. But considering how close he is to the moon, he shouldn't even be close at all. If he wants to get really close to the moon, then he should be like probably up to space to get close to the moon. And the second option is pulling a Dragon Ball Z and destroying the moon. Of course, this might cause some serious problems in the Earth, but since Sasuke has a Rinnegan, maybe he can use Chibaku Tensei to create a new moon or something. Or another Rikudo technique, I'm not sure. But if the Infinite Tsukiyomi does activate, the question is, who is not going to be affected? Probably Sasuke, since he too has the Rinnegan, and maybe Naruto, I'm not sure how, but if it's one, the other, or both, then maybe this might end up like Gurren Lagann or the finale of season 2 of Digimon. Now to the problem I have with this chapter, and that was Sakura, unfortunately. I know she was trying to help, but considering how powerful Madara is, only Naruto and Sasuke are capable of defeating him. Sakura doesn't really have the power to fight along with Naruto Naruto and Sasuke to defeat Madara. And this happened right after Kakashi told them to remember their first lesson about teamwork. This was supposed to be a Team 7 effort in teamwork, but in the end, it's Naruto and Sasuke. It's always been Naruto and Sasuke, which is a problem I've been having ever since this time skip because we never get to see other characters participating. Sure, we have many times, but they get pushed aside because of Naruto and Sasuke, and I know they are the main characters, but what about Sakura since she is the main female character? Sure, she has Mitotic Regeneration, she has her super strength, and she can heal, but that's basically the same things that Tsunade had, and she, along with the 5 Kages, got their asses kicked by Madara, and that was before he was revived. Last year, it was led to believe that these 3 are like the new legendary Sannin. Naruto and Sasuke do have techniques from Jiraiya and Orochimaru, but they at least have variety in their jutsus. Sakura does not have any variations or any variety whatsoever. I mean, Kishi, what the hell? You take one step forward for Sakura's character development, but then you take a couple steps back. Then again, it's not just Sakura, because let's face it, Kishimoto sucks at writing female characters. Sure, he does write some good ones, but the good female characters either end up dead or get pushed aside. But despite all that, this was still a good chapter. Once again, Naruto, Sasuke, and Madara demonstrated their skills. I really liked Sasuke's new Susanoo, and the Infinite Tsukiyomi is about to activate, which also is a good thing because I want to see how it works. So overall, this was a pretty good chapter. So tell me guys, what do you think of this chapter of Naruto? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you looking forward to seeing the Infinite Tsukiyomi activating? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 676. I'm in response 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.